I am running out of credits and I want some more to test this amazing app. It's great that I can install it locally for free, since SimAI is open source. First, let's install Docker. Go to docker.com. Download Docker. Once installed, go to github.com to Sim Studio AI. Link in the description. This is the SimAI app. Let's install Git on our PC. Go to gitscm.com and download the app. Open PowerShell. I want to clone the repository in C-root. The first time I cloned it, it was in OneDrive Desktop, and I ran into some issues. For this reason, I went back to C-root. I recommend you do the same to test the app. Let's change directory and go to the Sim folder. Now let's start the containers defined in docker-compose.prod, such as Sim Studio, the web application, running on port 3000. Real-time, the socket server, available on port 3002. DB, the PostgreSQL database with PG Vector, exposed on port 5432. Migrations, the service that automatically applies database migrations at startup. Meanwhile, let's copy the link to our app, which is localhost on port 3000. Let's copy the localhost URL in a new browser tab. Refresh, and it's not working. That's because we haven't set all variables in the environment file. Let's go to our folder, Sim, Apps, Sim, and you can see this .nv.example file. Let's open it and see what's inside. At the top, we have our database credentials, password and database name Postgres. Before changing anything, let's copy this file and rename it to .env. Move this file to the SimRoot folder. Paste it. Open it again. This is our database URL. Leave the password as it is for now. Let's change the name of our database. As we can see in the documentation, it is Sim Studio. Copy it and rename it. Now, for better authentication secret, we need to generate a key or a random number. Copy the OpenSSL command. Open git bash and paste it. Copy this key and add it to the .env file. We have to do the same process for the encryption key and internal API secret. Save the file and it should work now. Let's test again. Copy this localhost link and put it into a browser. Let's delete the browser cache. And now it's working. Let's create a new account. Click Sign Up. Add a full name, an email, and a password. Create account. And now we are running SimAI locally on port 3000. Let's test it. Add a manual trigger. Add an agent. Let's give him some instructions. Tell me a joke about AI. I'm choosing GPT-4o, and I need to provide an API key. Go to platform.openai.com. Settings. API keys. Create a new secret. Give it a name, associate it with a project, and create. Copy this key in SimAI UI. Let's test the app. Hit play, and it's working. Why was the robot feeling insecure? Because it had too many bytes but still couldn't find love in its search history. Let's try another one. Why did the AI go to art school? Because it wanted to work on its neural skill. Okay, let's integrate Google services. Go to Settings, Integrations, and connect to Google. We got a 400 error. We'll fix that in a moment. Go to console.cloud.google.com. Create a new project. Give it a name and create. Select it. Go to API and Services. Open Authentication Consent screen. Let's get started. Let's give a name to this app and a support email. For audience, choose external. Add a contact email. Next, create. Go to audience and add test users. Go to clients and create a new client. For application, choose web app. Give it a name. For authorized JavaScript origins, we need to add our local host on port 3000 link. Let's delete this /sign. For authorized redirect URIs, I created a list with almost all the Google services in SimAI. We have a link for Google, one for email, one for Drive, and so on. We just need to add all of them one by one. Create. Now we have a client ID and a client secret. I'm going to copy them into a notepad because it's easy for me to handle them. Now I'm going to put these two keys into two variables. Google Client ID is the first variable, and Google Client Secret is the second one. Copy these two variables and add them into our .env file. Make sure you are in the root sim folder. Paste them here and save the file. In order for these variables to work, we have one last step. We have to add them into docker-compose.prod. This file is in the root sim folder, in the same folder as our .env file. Open it and add those two variables in the environment section. They should appear exactly like this one's. Copy the variables in the real-time section as well. Save the file and that's all. Let's go back to our app and try to connect to Google. Let's stop the containers and start them again. Let's check if the system sees our Google variables. And it does. Let's connect to Gmail. We need to clear the browser cache in order for it to work. And now, if we connect to Gmail, it's working. Continue. As you can see, we can give read, compose, and send permissions. Let's do the same process and connect to Google Drive. And it's working. Let's add a Gmail block to see if SimAI can use our Gmail. And it's working. Let's do the same with a Google Drive block. And it's working. Let's try to connect to Google Docs too. Working. And I think you got the idea. Let's add our OpenAI API. Go to Settings, Environments, and for API Key. Write down Open API Key, and for value, add the secret key you generated earlier. Save changes. In the agent block, at API Key field, we can see our Open API Key. Let's clean up the area a little bit and test our app again. And it's working. Why did the AI break up with its algorithms? It couldn't handle the lack of input. Let's try to publish this template. Let's give it a name, choose a category, and add a description. Publish template. Go to Templates, and as you can see, we have our template stored in our database. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. Thanks for watching.